Udyogamandal School, our alma mater, completes 50 glorious years. The school was one among the many dream projects of the then CMD of FACT Limited, late Sri M. Nair, a visionary par excellence. Ever so mindful of the welfare and well-being of its employees, a beautiful township having within itself all the necessities for communal living, like residences, places of worship, shopping centers, hospitals, community halls, cinema houses and clubhouses were built. And most important of them all were the educational institutions that were set up for the benefit of the children of the FACT family and for those of the neighborhood. The Udyogamandal School was started in a small building with a thatched roof by the side of Periyar, with plenty of open air and trees all around, with Srimati Rajalakshmi Nair, now an octogenarian, as the first vice principal and 5 teachers. Sri K.N.P. Nair, a veteran educationist from the Blue Mountain School, Ooty, joined the school as its first principal in 1969. He was instrumental in getting the recognition from the ISC board in 1971, saw the first batch of ISC students pass out in 1972. The first year, 1968, saw an influx in the enrolling of students, with Shanti Pillai being the first student to be enrolled in the school. The school changed over to the ICSE syllabus in 1976 when the last batch under the ISC 11-year system of schooling too passed out. This beloved institution, of which we are lucky to be a part, is a place that taught us not only lessons or games or art, but also the rudiments of life lessons. Memories of various activities like Children's Day, Teachers' Day, arts, sports and cultural competitions, fun-filled excursions continue to linger in memory. The Scouts and Guides activities and our school anniversary, one of its kind every year, are all ever so fresh in our minds. The years we spent in this large home with its exclusive single classrooms, compact labs and libraries, the assembly halls and playgrounds are all not part of a mere school life, but the finest filigree work etched permanently in golden letters in the deep recesses of our inner conscience. The guardian angels who bore the official name of teachers, who taught us values, ethics, love and compassion, uprightness and fearlessness that no other place would have given us, and who hovered around us with such parent-like vigil, are people who not only made us shape our lives, but are our very lives indeed. In this Xmas season, we can see that a star is born every day in one form or the other in the school itself. When we studied, the size of our school never ever mattered. The content, quality and connectivity that bring us here today is what matters. The proliferation of ever so many platforms and digital streaming services have not deterred us from coming back. The millennial populace of today's Udyogamandal School should take care to remember that we as alumni like to see a huge boost towards their futuristic achievements. Udyogamandal School for all of us is an abode of God, the sanctum sanctorum for every alumnus who has passed through its corridors. It is a painting, a work of art that we want people to appreciate and remember. We will do all we can to keep it that way. Wherever I go, whatever realms I see, my heart always untraveled fondly turns to thee.